Good morning, Royals. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. My name's Katie.
And I'm Ellie.
And this is the Royal Rundown.
Are you looking for a free prom dress? Sign up for Miss Stalls in the Social Studies Department tomorrow during Pathways.
Royals, a new club called Royals Uproar is a club that supports all unified activities. Pull-out meeting will be held in Cafe D on April 15th.
Seniors, cap and gown pickup is a mandatory event during Pathways A and B in the Leonard on April 23rd.
Now on to Jacqueline with the restaurant feature.
Have you been searching for a yummy restaurant with a small town feel? Welcome to Bonsai.
Years ago, I met a friend and she wanted to start a restaurant together, and she got seriously ill, so I ended up buying her out, and I moved to the Fortville location about 6 years ago. I knew the area was kind of up and coming and growing, and I loved the small town feel of Main Street versus the old location that we were at. We really specialize in the Japanese area, so primarily sushi is our forte.
What's Tim's favorite part about owning Bonsai?
Probably the customer base, having regular customers come in and connecting with them.
So I decided to ask someone who's a regular why they come to Bonsai.
Because it's my favorite place.
How long have you been coming to Bonsai?
Since I was 6 and 7.
How old are you now?
7.
But that's not the only thing Tim likes about the restaurant.
Definitely the staff. It becomes like an extended family. My sushi chef's like a brother to me. He's worked for me for over 9 years now.
What are some of the favorites at Bonsai?
The General Tso's chicken.
I probably have two favorite rolls. One is the Phoenix roll and the other is the Nitro. We have Apple Pay. We accept all major credit cards, and then cash, of course. We use DoorDash and Grubhub.
And Tim wanted to say,
just hopefully people can come out and visit us sometime.
Now, let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Now on to Max with your world news.
Thanks, guys. China has started staging military drills off of Taiwan's north, south, and east coast. These drills include the deployment of Chinese military ships, artillery, and aircraft to practice blockading the island, strikes on the ground, and maritime targets, and air interception. Beijing's Eastern Theater Command said in a statement that this is to, quote, test forces coordination in combat. Lebanon's health minister has stated that an Israeli airstrike on Beirut's south suburb has killed 4 people and injured 7. The Israeli military has stated that the strike targeted a Hezbollah operative that had helped the mosque plan an attack against Israeli civilians. Now, on to Jack with sports.
Thanks, Max. Tonight, your girls' freshman softball are playing the Red School at home. That's all for your school sports today, Royals. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Jack. My name is Eric Sokolowski, and this is the weather for the week. So on Wednesday, there's going to be a lot of storms. There's going to be a bunch of hail, and I wouldn't really go outside if I were you. There's going to be a high of 78 and a low of 57. On Thursday, there's just going to be a bunch of rain. It's going to be a little bit of light in the morning, but in the afternoon, it's going to get really bad. And then there's going to be a high of 65 and then a low of 57. And then on Friday, I'd make sure to get your boats out because there might be flash floods. There's going to be a high of 55 and a low of 33. Now on to you, David.
I'm David, and in the west, it'll be mostly sunny with the Pacific Northwest being a little foggy. In the central area of the United States, it'll be snowy up north and rainy down south. And further east, it's just gonna be terrible. The weather kind of sucks this week. If you're going to Florida for spring break though, don't worry, it'll be sunny because all the weather comes from the ocean. And if you're going to Alaska or Hawaii, pretty much the same things you can usually expect, snowy and sunny. Now back to you, Katie.
That's all we have for your news today, Royals. Thanks for helping us keep you informed and up to date on all things HSE.